Behavioral economics is a field of study that combines insights from psychology and economics to understand how psychological factors influence individuals' decision-making and economic behaviors. Traditional economics often assumes that individuals make rational decisions based on maximizing utility, but behavioral economics recognizes that people may deviate from purely rational decision-making due to cognitive biases, emotions, social influences, and other psychological factors. Here's how behavioral economics works and how it explores psychological factors in decision-making. 1. Departure from rationality. Behavioral economics acknowledges that individuals may not always make decisions that align with rational economic theories. Instead, people's choices can be influenced by various psychological factors that deviate from strict rationality. 2. Cognitive biases. Cognitive biases are systematic patterns of deviation from norm or rationality in judgment. Behavioral economics identifies and studies numerous cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, anchoring, availability heuristic, and loss aversion, which can impact decision-making. 3. Prospect theory. Prospect theory, developed by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, is a key concept in behavioral economics. It describes how individuals evaluate potential outcomes and make decisions under uncertainty, considering both gains and losses. 4. Emotional influences. Behavioral economics recognizes the role of emotions in decision-making. Emotional responses can affect choices, sometimes leading individuals to make decisions that may not align with strict utility maximization. 5. Nudging. Nudging is a concept in behavioral economics that involves designing choices or environments to guide individuals toward making better decisions without restricting their freedom of choice. It leverages insights from psychology to influence behavior positively. 6. Hyperbolic discounting. Hyperbolic discounting is a phenomenon where individuals prefer smaller, immediate rewards over larger, delayed rewards. This time inconsistency in decision-making is a focus in behavioral economics, affecting areas such as savings and goal setting. 7. Social and cultural influences. Behavioral economics recognizes that decisions are often influenced by social and cultural factors. Social norms, peer pressure, and cultural values can impact choices, leading individuals to conform to group behavior. 8. Bounded rationality. Bounded rationality acknowledges that individuals have limited cognitive resources and may not always make fully informed decisions. People often use heuristics, mental shortcuts, to simplify complex choices. 9. Endowment effect. The endowment effect is a psychological phenomenon where individuals assign higher value to items simply because they own them. This can impact decisions related to buying, selling, and trading goods. 10. Behavioral change interventions. Behavioral economics is applied in designing interventions to encourage positive behavior change. By understanding the psychological factors influencing decision-making, policymakers and organizations can implement strategies to promote healthier, more sustainable choices. 11. Experimental methods. Behavioral economists often use experimental methods to study decision-making in controlled settings. Experiments help researchers observe and measure how individuals make choices and how psychological factors influence those decisions. 12. Dual system theory. Dual system theory proposes that decision-making involves both a fast, intuitive system, System 1, and a slow, deliberative system, System 2. Behavioral economics explores how these systems interact and influence choices. 13. Applications in public policy. Behavioral economics has practical applications in public policy. Policies can be designed to consider the psychological aspects of decision-making, leading to more effective and socially desirable outcomes. 14. Understanding irrationalities. By exploring psychological factors in decision-making, behavioral economics aims to understand irrationalities and deviations from classical economic assumptions. This understanding helps researchers, policymakers, and businesses make more realistic predictions about human behavior. In summary, behavioral economics explores the psychological factors that influence decision-making, recognizing that individuals may not always act in strictly rational ways. By integrating insights from psychology into economic analysis, behavioral economics provides a more nuanced understanding of how people make choices in various contexts.